Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What I'd like to do today is go through another book, and the book that I've chosen for this journey is entitled The Rational Optimist. And it's a book authored by a fellow named Matt Ridley and published on the 18th of May 2010. This book is a thought-provoking book that argues for the power of human ingenuity, trade and process in driving societal prosperity. The author Ridley challenges the pessimistic view of humanity's future and instead presents a compelling case for optimism backed by historical and scientific evidence. So the first key takeaway from this book is that humans are innately creative. Ridley argues that human beings have an unparalleled ability to innovate, solve problems, and create new technologies that improve the quality of life. I remember years ago, as a young student at Newington College, being in a class where we had the school chaplain run the class, and he told us back then, don't worry, don't be overly concerned about the future. And I remember him, his name was Reverend Swain, and he said that what we need to understand and to bank on is that regardless of how negative we see humanity and people around us, human beings are ingenious and will always find solutions for the many problems that we have in our world and in our lives, and to be positive and to live with positive expectancy. I remember him saying that, and to trust in God's providence that he won't let us down, and eventually things will tend to get better for everybody. The author here also goes on to talk about the power of exchange and trade, and the exchange of ideas are the cornerstone of prosperity. Ridley suggests that by sharing knowledge and goods, humans create value far beyond their individual contributions, and to understand that we live in a digital age now where everybody is connected to a certain extent to everybody else through the internet, through social media, and it's instantaneous, it's borderless, it's free, and it allows for ideas generation, and it allows for exchange, rapid exchange of those ideas. And the important thing to understand about ideas is that one idea helps generate thousands of other ideas. So through this network that we have, through this technology that we have, through the advent of artificial intelligence to be able to process things, we are able to then delve deeper into ideas generation and the exchange of those ideas, and to understand that progress is cumulative. human progress is the result of a accumulated knowledge and the gradual improvement of tools, ideas and technologies, and each generation builds on the work of the previous generations. We stand on giants' shoulders. And to understand that learning is the art of attaching the unknown to the known. So the known that we've been able to inherit from our past, from our parents, our grandparents and previous leaders, we're able to add to that based on our own experiences. And to understand also that optimism is backed by evidence. Contrary to the pervasive narrative of decline and decay, Ridley shows that life expectancy, wealth and overall well-being have improved globally due to innovation and continued economic growth. The fact that China has lifted almost 800,000 people out of abject poverty is an example of how economic growth has been able to create progress for hundreds of millions of people that wouldn't have had a future or a hope of a future. We look at the role of specialisation, and specialisation in labour allows individuals to become experts in specific areas and to have mastery. You know, a master basically is somebody who does something and knows about something better than the next person. And it's powerful to understand that you can become a teacher to others by just being able to pass on the knowledge that you've been able to accumulate through just focusing on a particular skill or a particular area of your life, because it leads to increased efficiency and effectiveness and a more significant advance across society. We need to look at environmental fears, which are often over-exaggerated. Whilst acknowledging real environmental changes, this author, Ridley, argues that human ingenuity has historically found solutions to all of the environmental problems that it's faced, from agriculture to energy production. So the people who are fearful of the future are basically exaggerating and putting things out of context and over-emphasizing things that they don't really know. And the last point that we need to talk about here is that human cooperation and collaboration drives prosperity. Ridley emphasizes that cooperation, not just competition, is what has allowed humanity to grow, develop and thrive and survive. The ability to cooperate with complete strangers, often through market-based solutions, is essential for progress. So in summary, the rational optimist encourages readers to embrace an optimistic and positive view of human potential, highlighting the ways in which innovation, trade and cooperation have led to the remarkable progress that defines our modern and contemporary lives. Take care everybody, yasas, and bye for now.